The transfer from Miami sends it away for Iowa. Brandt's there. Attempted dig, but no good.
And it fools the Iowa defense.
Maya Duckworth for the Cyclones sends it away. Barron on the back line, Amaral to the outside, and Forrest for the kill. The sophomore, Jamie Marquardt, to serve for Iowa. Brandt sets it to the outside, and just a bit too far. Now it's Hannah Whittingstall to serve. Tia with the save. And a kill there from number 30 for the Cyclones. Aaliyah, usually the assist. She's already at 4 of them today. Brandt again will send it to the outside. And it's another kill for Iowa State, and it's the 5th assist for Morgan Brandt already. 13-8 lead for the Cyclones. Hannah Whittingstall to receive the serve. And Vars again on the outside. Pair of Cyclones there for the block. Outside hitter goes down for the kill, and she'll be awarded with it. Aaliyah Goolsby yet again. Barrett to the outside. Moisio with the dig. McGrew, the outside hitter for Iowa. And Gorps there. Tapped over, and it'll be a kill for Pam McCune.
Two teams are trading points, but still up by 7.
Walcoats with the serve. Receiving was Van Zandt, and a strong hit there up the middle by Claire Amaral.
Yeah, for Amaral, she's...
Now Iowa State trying to expand their lead yet again. It's Goolsby back for the serve. Hits the top of the net, goes over. Van Zandt on the outside. And Gorps there for the dig. Back row attack from Goolsby, and she'll get the kill. 11th assist, so 2 away from that milestone. Amaral, the Van Zandt, tapped over, and it's a point for the Hawkeyes.
In the right place, right time.
22 apiece here. It's Brandt looking for the assist, and she'll get it off a kill from Goolsby. It's the 13th assist of the day for Morgan Brandt, and her 30,000th of her career.
Brandt's still in there as well. Interesting to see what the Cyclones will do.
Match point for the Cyclones. Brandt the setup to the outside. Goolsby taps it over, and they won't be able to get the dig. Goolsby ends the first set. Again, the transfer from Miami. She's a senior in her 3 years at Miami. She made the postseason every single year. She's got yet another dig there. McGrew sends it back from Iowa, and out to the outside. Tapped over and trying to get a dig there, but instead it's a kill. And had a lot of momentum coming after that first set victory. Far as a strong serve. Goolsby back on the outside. A strong kill for Goolsby, gets the point. 5-3 lead for the Cyclones. Brandt with the assist attempt there. Van Zandt to send it back. Up the middle and sent back over by Van Gorp. Shot there from Whittingstall. She'll get the kill for the Hawkeyes to try to get on top in the second set.
It's mostly just improvements everywhere where they can. We've seen it in the digs. We've seen it in terms of kill placement, as we see right there. Speaking of.
And Iowa State's Duckworth, Maya Duckworth that is, set up for the serve. Amaral sends it to the outside. McGrew blocked by a couple of Cyclones. Varez again from the outside. Tap back over. Duckworth keeps it alive. Moisio to receive. And tapped over by Stojanovic, and she's got some swagger with the point. And Gorp got back trying to send this to immediate timeout and give the Cyclones a 5-point lead. McGrew had other plans, but it was saved by Van Gorp. And just lands in. It's a kill for Goolsby, and Iowa State takes a 15-10 lead. Returning the play early here at Extreme Arena, Van Gorp with the serve for Iowa State. Everyone's excited for play here as it's another kill there from Amory.
For Central Michigan, and we're underway here at Cliff Keen Arena. Little deposit over by Jacob. Central Michigan in transition. Morgan Burke sets up an easy kill for Ella Demetrician. So much hang time from Allison Jacobs. Block secured by Central. Change the pace a little bit. Demetrician. Now CMU's turn. A lob there from Taylor Kripe. The rally continues. And what a big-time kill from Samari Gordon, the redshirt freshman's first big play tonight. Haynes with the dig there. Gordon, a lot of oomph, but Central blocks it. Second try works. This one was Serena Nyambio. 506th career kill for the Troy native, not too far from here in Ann Arbor. Haynes keeps it alive for Michigan, and Jacob swarms in there and spikes it home.
One thing that's really been working for the Wolverines, they started off this set being great.
Now Swers. She serves here for Central Michigan. Off to a 3-6 start on the year. Demetrician, no problem there. Now Demetrician serves for the Wolverines. Kripe. Cochran shoots that one back over. The slide and the kill. Grace Thomas. Kripe. No chance for Michigan. Cochran got it up there and an easy kill for CMU. Lost a tough 5-set match on Friday. 3-zip on Saturday. Nice work from Natalia Raymond.
And to start off 7-1 and having this team looking really good in the 2025 campaign, it's a testament to how good of a coach she is.
Demetrician. Great work from Alina Anderson to keep it alive for Central. Cochran sets up Jacobs, who rocks and fires. Olin. Long way for Cochran to go. She does get it over. Composed chance for the Chippewas. And great placement from Izzy Swers. All of a sudden,
They are crawling back, doing a great job with the placement of their kills here.
somehow saved along the net by White. Nyambio finishes it off. Stunt that Central Michigan momentum toward the crowd. Kripe saves it, but Michigan has a clean look. Lydia Johnson's kill attempt goes begging. Blocked up front by Michigan. Cochran over to Lydia Johnson, and the Chippewas keep it rolling. And get the point with Taylor Kripe.
Is a mirror image of what happened in the first set, and struggles for Central Michigan continue.
Demetrician again. Little nudge by Lydia Johnson, and the Chippewas keep it going. More soft stuff from the Chips. Power from Michigan, and it stays in. Demetrician helping her own service cause. And Brooklyn Connor, her first kill. Just her third appearance so far in her young Chippewas career. That one stays in for Michigan and Lydia Johnson. He had the big serve run in the first set. Good up there from Alina Anderson to keep it alive for Central. Clean look for Jacobs. Another great play from Anderson. And Central Michigan takes advantage. Kripe finishes the work.
They find themselves leading 10-8.
Swers on serve for CMU. Easy pickings for Ella Demetrician there to. Now it's Morgan Burke's turn. Easy work from Grace Thomas. Good job by Cochran to keep it afloat for Michigan. And Demetrician stunts that momentum for Central.
The attack.
Big swing from Thomas, and the second recoil for Raymond.
And you're seeing it now in that second set.
Nyambio had a pretty clean look, but Central keeps it alive. And that was real nice from Lydia Johnson. Some miscommunication. Mill had to hustle over to bump it there for CMU. And that allows Jacobs some power. Good job by Central to keep it alive. But another clean look coming. Jacobs Easy pickings there. We're tied at 13. Been a fun second set, back and forth. Demetrician with some oomph there, but Central Michigan keeps it alive. Raymond tried to get creative. How about that effort to get it to Jacobs? And Kripe keeps her great match going by keeping it alive. Rally continues for Demetrician. You bet. Tied at 14.
Get a little bit of an argument here.
A set in Provo over nationally ranked BYU. Jacobs guides that one home for Michigan.
Of this Chippewa side.
Jacobs with that power serve. Over the shoulder effort from Izzy Swerves to smack that one home. And over to Kripe. Burke kind of accidentally saved it into a Demetrician kill. Burke serves again. A slide over from Thomas. Michigan keeps it afloat. And that time, Lydia Johnson smacks it home.
When you win the first set and the other team starts fighting back in the second set, you want to close them out.
Oh, nice move from Keelan Mill. Played a factor in that point for Central. Good work from Ella Demetrician. Sets up Lydia Johnson again from that friendly spot. Off the net. Saved by Kripe. Blocked over by Nyambio. Michigan calms. Demetrician guides it over, and the Wolverines have set point.
Oh, there.
And now Thomas on serve, one of the stars for the Chippewas. Lydia Johnson sneaks it inside, and that does it for set 2.
5 straight elite runs as well as 6 ACC titles. And there's a look right away from Ryla Jones, the sophomore middle blocker. Brooke Mosier back to the service line. That's dangerous for Penn State. Big pass here for the white and blue. Grimes gets a hold of it. Lyon to the pin. It's Kennedy Martin. They need some production out of their star, and they got it there. A look at the two libero system for Pitt. Kennedy Martin goes right down the line to punish.
For Pitt, also, Dan Fisher has talked about until they win a championship, they're the underdog despite going to 4 straight Final Fours.
Service errors across the board on both sides. 5 for Pitt, 2 for Penn State so far. Handled that one. Lee Kelly off of 1 foot, throws it to the middle. Maggie Mendelson. Big serve for Penn State, another dime of a pass for Emirates. Ooh, Olivia Babcock back to work. She was offended by that block a moment ago.
Yeah, she put a little extra something into that back row swing, just slicing it right on the end line. From this
for Kennedy Martin, only 9 for Babcock. To the middle goes Pitt. What a set, what a decision. What did you like about that specifically? Impressed by Jones stepping up at the big moments to close out set 1-2. Nice serve from Grimes. Babcock, whoa. It's started volleyball at the young age of 6. Kennedy Martin with a nice set 2 from Jillian Grimes out of the back row. Incoming Beebe. Whoa, Selman gets a hold of it. Kennedy Martin gets tripped up, still finds a way. No, we're still going. Pitt with some scrappy defense. Lyon throws in the tip. What a time to use it. At least 3 straight. Emmy Selman handles the pass. Ewing in the lineup for Penn State. And how about that?
2 college players on that roster. She absolutely crushed it, but also, like you said, just such a humble player. So great to have on your side.
A special athlete. Back to work here for Penn State. Out to the pin, Selman. The block was late for Pitt, and Emmy Selman takes advantage. For 2 Penn State. Grimes goes down the line. Selman! 3 straight points. 15 total attempts. They're using her a lot. Jump float. Dupes is on it. Mosier, oh my, that is a beautiful sequence. Run that one back one more time, please.
Pam McCune leads the Big 12 in a hitting clip, but Tierney Jackson, who hasn't seen much action today, second with a 436.
Got a lot of talent on the Cyclone side, but Iowa now takes a 3-0 lead. compared to Iowa State's 4. Now we'll see a rally attempt here, and it's a kill from Wachholtz.
It seems like they have the communication down, which was also an issue in set number 2.
It's definitely a major issue. We saw a few dropping very easily. Could have been picked up.
A little bit too much. I mean, it's hard to look from that vantage point.
McGrew, a strong shot, but kept alive from Iowa State. Morgan Brandt, and that one not a service error, so we're going to break the streak. It's Van Zandt on the outside, and she throws down the hammer like Thor for the kill. Fourth of some really impressive kills. Back outside the Van Zandt, trying to return the favor. Blocked and saved by Van Gorp. Dig attempt from Iowa, and said the back row attack is good. Scabby Deary again. Blocked by Whittingstall, kept alive by the Cyclones. Shot there by Whittingstall. She gets the kill.
He's going to stay with the Cyclones.
Still a match point for Iowa. Whittingstall outside, and she gives Iowa the victory in the third set. Olathe, Kansas native, sends it away. Outside attack from Whittingstall, and it's a strong shot there for the kill. Back early for the fourth set of action. And back in the fourth set here. If Iowa is going to fall to Iowa State, they'll probably be in that fifth set. They haven't lost without forcing a fifth yet this year. And now it's a kill from Stojanovic.
Cyclones are trying to put this one away.
Goolsby sends it away. Up the middle, Stojanovic out of the break with a kill.
Got big hands in front of her right now.
Collier from the back row. And the second set belongs to Wisconsin.
Grasp of the game. You kind of know all aspects, and you got to know where everybody is a little bit at all times. So definitely think setters make good coaches.
At that point, for Grace Egan, that's like a dig kill, an overpass kill.
Izzy Swerve starts off Central Michigan's third set on serve. And Serena Nyambio slides over at an easy kill. Demetrician serves for the Wolverines. Big time finish from Raymond. Burke over to Lydia Johnson, deflected by Central Michigan's point.
Bring it back to 2, and you enter yourself right back into the set.
Lydia Johnson came in 5th in the Big Ten in hitting percentage. There's Allison Jacobs. Near the net, easily deposited by Demetrician. So CMU and Abby Olin gets a chance. Nice work there from Thomas up front. Chippewas get a look and take advantage along that line. Izzy Swerve needs to provide a spark for Central. Line drive serve there, but Serena Nyambio. Big time power over to Michigan. Here comes Samara Gordon, and the Wolverines are 2 points away in what has been Jacobs' kill attempt, shoot away, reverse to Taylor Kripe. Olin lobs it over. Cochran. Gordon rocks and fires, and it is match point for the Maize and Blue. And Allison Jacobs, her new look serve. Handled somehow by Alina Anderson. Kripe has to get it over. Chippewas barely keep it alive.
That looks like it hit the floor to me.
Demetrician finishes it off. It simply delays the inevitable. Michigan finishes off the sweep with its most dominant set of the night, 25-16.
Next, as athletes, develops them across the board, cares for their well-being. Out of system here for Pitt. Babcock to bail them out, and she will, right on cue. Kristen telling her, have full trust in yourself and your ability. There's a reason you're here in this situation now. Out to the pin, what a block from Kennedy Martin. Scramble for Pitt. free ball for Penn State. Back to Martin, why wouldn't you? Dug out by Olivia Babcock, unbelievable dig. Mosier to the back row, tip and beauty for Mauritz. That's twice now a veteran move. Eva Faldudo will start set 3 at the service line, and Ryla Jones will start set 3 with the first kill for Pitt. Jones, as well as with Kelly in development. I should say in full stride. Maggie Mendelson looking to make an impact. Kelly throws it to the pin. Mauritz, the star in my mind, back to work. Mosier goes right back. Heads up set. Penn State gets the dig. Selman hammers it. Selman didn't mind a little bit of a gap there on the outside seam. Kelly throws in a tip, working what we call the donuts.
Player, so she can also hit with her right and left hand, which is self-taught.
Unbelievable. Martin goes big. Mosier again, what a load up. Out to Mauritz. Block paying closer attention to her. Selman turns it at the last minute. What a shot. Fighting for the libero spot for Pitt. She goes to Emmy Selman. Selman loads up. What a play, high and heavy with the arm. It's easy to multitask passing while also having to load up on offense too. Mosier in the middle. Bree Kelly, when she is rolling, she is a force. Played a year with Bree Kelly as well at Florida, did Kennedy Martin, so very familiar with what Kelly can do. Outside the block for Penn State and out of reach for Pitt. Tied back up at 5. Talked about Olivia Babcock's 55-mile-per-hour serve. We'll be curious what Mosier clocks in at too. Martin again gets one on the line and outside the block. Yeah, that 6'6" is a luxury, isn't it? Nice pass from Dupes to the middle. Ryla Jones. Pizzell back to work at the service line for Pitt. Maggie Mendelson, you talked about the impact she makes when she hits. From Martin, ooh, overpass, not taken advantage of for Penn State. Oh, Pitt, how did they get away with that one? Sending over an overpass on the pin. Nice pass from Mauritz. Babcock from the back row is dug out, and it is out. Love the ace cards in the crowd from the Wrecking Crew. Faldudo goes to Mauritz. Oh, what a crafty play call there from Brooke Mosier. Mallory Myers, a sophomore defensive specialist, serving. Mendelson through the middle. Point by you, Emily. And this Pitt team is loaded with star power. Big serve from Bree Kelly. Ewing tees off. What a hit. Hitting 571 too.
Addie Lyon back in for Penn State, so a shorter blocker on the right side.
Definitely keep an eye on that. Pitt to the pin, to that shorter blocker, as you mentioned. Penn State, oh boy. Mendelson runs a slide off of a bump set. That's unique. We're still going. Not anymore. Ryla Jones gets the last slap. Heavy jump top serve coming. Oh my. What a get from Grimes. Mosier digs it out. Scramble for Pitt. Olivia Babcock there to save the day. We're still going. Duke sends it over. Penn State. Kennedy Martin out of the back row. Gets the kill. Penn State up 23-22. She goes to Selman and gets an errant pass. Kennedy Martin closes it out in set number 3.
I think they got to keep their middles involved because that's really opened things up for the pins.
I think you're right. Pizzell back to work first at the service line. Penn State with a little confidence now. Kennedy Martin loads up against a triple block, and she does not care what's ahead of her. Moved on. I wonder. We'll monitor the mental edge there. Kennedy Martin loading back up on the pin. Oh, a big block, Penn State. Will set Martin, who goes through Bree Kelly. Mosier An unbelievable set. I love it.